is poison oak. Poison oak is a plant that's native to the western United States. And there have been some reports that it has medicinal properties. Around the turn of the century, in the late 1800s, an ethnobotanyst reported that the California Native Americans were using this plant to treat certain types of conditions like skin warts. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to extract the active chemicals from poison oak and create a tincture that can be used to induce the reaction. The distinctive features of poison oak are the leaves of 3, and you'll see the plant has kind of an oily sheen to it. Though all the parts of this plant contain the urushiol molecule, it is especially rich in the stems, the young stems of the plant. So what we're going to do today is we're going to extract that molecule from these young stems. The first step in harvesting urushiol is we're going to need to harvest a few of the stems. Now, some very important notes. Just touching this plant will expose you to the chemical that causes the reaction, so we need to be wearing protective gear, gloves, and we need to be very careful about ensuring that no part of your unprotected skin or any other part of your body comes in contact with the plant. Also, the resins persist on objects for over a year in many circumstances, so we need to make sure that any tools that we use, such as clippers, are properly isolated and decontaminated after use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plant and I'm going to remove a stem, and I'm going to get a few of these, being very careful not to come in contact with the leaves. The next step is to strip off all the leaves so we get clean stems like this. And I'm being extremely careful not to come in contact with any of the leaves. Alright, so I have a bunch of stripped down poison oak twigs, and what we have here is a 99% isopropyl alcohol. You can buy it at any drugstore. And the active molecule in here, urushiol, is soluble in the isopropyl alcohol. So if I soak these and steep these in here for a few days, the active chemicals will leach out, and I'll have a tincture that contains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this plant, this twig, in chunks into the isopropyl alcohol.